Hi guys, Nate from Born to Build here. So this is my first video. I'm gonna try to be as good as possible since I never done that before. So I'm gonna present myself a bit since this is my first video. So I'm Nate, I'm 15 and I'm from Quebec, Canada. Um, I know most of my subscribers are from the US. I got a bunch of friends in the US and I plan on visiting them. But since I'm 15 years old, I don't have my license yet. I got this car 4 months ago with my own money. Don't think this is daddy's money, but yeah, this is my money. I work since I'm 14 at a semi-truck dealership, and yeah, so I'm gonna have my apprentice license in October if I'm not mistaken, and that means for a year, a full year, I need to drive with someone that has his license for 2 years or over. Then after this year, I have my probatory license, which is I can drive alone, but under certain restrictions. And I think it's not like after 11 o'clock or something like that. And after that, I'm gonna have like my full license, and then I can go anywhere I want. But as soon as I have my probatory license, I'm gonna try to come down to the US and maybe meet some of you guys, depending on what my route is gonna be. But this is gonna be in like 1 or 2 years. So when the build is gonna be done, I'm gonna try to get it to SEMA. So, and I live on like the east side of America, so I'm gonna come down from the east side all the way to the west coast to LA, and we're gonna have some fun. So in this video, I'm gonna talk about the projects that I have for the car, so a bit of the plans that I want, as well as some few other things. So most of it will be presenting the car to y'all, what is wrong with it, things like that. And then I'm gonna present what I want to do with the car, so like modifications and such. And that's pretty much it, so let's get into it. Alright guys, so now I'm gonna talk to you about a bit of what the car has been through, what issues it has, and a bit of what are the plans right now for it. So I bought this car 4 months ago, something like that, and when I saw it, I was like, I fell in love literally, but I shouldn't have, because um, first off, it has really bad paint. I mean, the paint is chipping everywhere. Um, on my mirrors, I'll show later, but on my mirrors, I have like some big scratches. The front bumper is cracked. The primer is like half sticking to the paint. I don't know. The paint is really not that good, and there's some spot because this is not the original color. Obviously, the previous owner repainted, but the thing is, the previous color was some sort of beige, and he left a bunch of spot with it, which is kind of ugly, and it doesn't look that good. Like here, if you can tell, this is actually like some sort of half white, half yellow, weird color, and it shows up even worse on camera. But like the whole car is like this. It's really not that great, and this, like, things that look half finished to me does not look good. So I'm gonna get it repainted. My uncle works at a body shop, so he's gonna help me out to strip it all, and then we're gonna repaint it. This is not for like this summer at all. This is more like maybe this winter, next summer, something like this. But it's clearly not for now. I don't have neither the time or the money to manage that. And plus he lives like super far from me, so I can't get the car there right now safely, which isn't because it's still like a project, it's not perfectly running. So that's for the paint. For all what's mechanical, everything seems fine. The two biggest things is that first, I don't have an handbrake. My handbrake is down there actually, which is kind of weird. But the wire that's supposed to go through my handbrake, I looked under the car and it's just not there. So when I'm gonna strip it to paint it, probably after that I'm gonna have to redo it to have a proper handbrake, because I just have to leave it in gear all the way, all the time. And I also have something to put under my wheel so it does not roll off if something fails. And then second thing is that my valve cover gasket is actually leaking, which is not good because it's leaking oil onto my headers, and it burns, so it goes through the cab and it smells really bad. So when we drive it for a bit, it gives you a headache. It's not really comfortable. So that's why I say that it's still a project car. And right now I'm near Montreal. This is in Quebec, and the body shop is in Quebec, the city Quebec, which is like 3 hour drive, maybe something like that. And I don't want to rent a trailer to get it there, because that's gonna cost like $500 or something. So I don't want to do that either. So that's for the mechanical part. I did my oil change a bit ago, not too long ago, so that's good. I did it like about a week ago, but I almost didn't drove it, so that's fine. As for the interior, I have to do a bunch of custom things because it's literally falling apart. The previous owner literally didn't really took care of it. Myself, I want it clean. I don't think I'm gonna keep everything original, because for example the dash is cracked and you can't find dash for 944s that aren't cracked. So I'm probably gonna like make a mold for it, and I'm gonna make it either out of fiberglass or carbon fiber. We're gonna see, but this is not for right now. This is when I'm gonna paint it and all. When I'm gonna put it back together, I'm gonna try to have my pieces to like put it all back in together and have it nice. Because right now, like the screws and all, he didn't took the original ones. He went like to Home Depot and just bought a bunch of different screws and put them everywhere, so it's really trash. Then my seats, these are the original seat. They don't seem too bad right now, because this one I'm sitting in it and the other one you don't really see it well, but they are actually like scratched up and all. Since they are original from 1983, this is kind of old, so it's one thing to expect. um the guy, the previous owner, everything was tan, like some sort of brownish color, and he went and sprayed it black with like some fabric paint, something like that. And he had some sparkle seats in here, so this is why these seats and this back there is brown. It doesn't really show up on camera really well, so it's fine. But in real life you can really tell the difference. It's like a dark chocolate brown, something like that. I also miss a floor mat here, and uh, all this is like carpet, all the flooring and all that, and it's all starting to fade away, the color, so it's really ugly. So for that I need to either remake a whole carpet thing or repaint it. I'm probably gonna remake a carpet and make something like really clean. Maybe I'm gonna match the interior with the exterior. I'm definitely going aftermarket seats, something that's gonna be more grippy, since I want like more of a sporty feature, to it. I'm gonna try to have a shift knob, maybe a steering wheel, but I like this wheel a lot. It's aftermarket, which I didn't knew when I bought it. um I'm gonna show the interior a bit after. But the other thing, this roof, I have a T-top on my car, which is a part of hard roof that I can remove and put in my trunk. It's pretty sick, don't get me wrong, but this car was in Cali when it was in California. It was sold in California, which is fine when you're there because it doesn't like rain too much. You don't really care, you can like always get it out and just enjoy it, but here in Quebec it's either rainy, snowy, or sometimes it's sunny, but it's not all the time. So that's one thing I gotta watch out for. That's why I'm putting a tarp always. It's first because I don't want to damage more my paint than I already have, but the top is leaking actually. So, and the new gasket, just for y'all to know, the new gasket, like a little rubber seal this big and about like what 3 per 1 feet long. Okay, this is about 8 feet long. This is 202 Canadian dollars for that. It's really expensive. It's about like $150 US for y'all, if you watch me in the US. And $150 for a little rubber piece? No, I'm definitely not paying that. So that costs a lot. I have a couple other parts that I need to order, and then it will be like what we can call operational. So this is about the issues that I have. So what I want to do with the car now, I definitely want a custom interior. That I already talked about it a little bit. I already like throw some ideas to do a white body on this car, which would be really nice because this is a small car. It's not really. Sorry, there's a UPS truck. So it would be really nice to do a white body since this car is kind of small. So I want to go maybe 3 inches on each side, maybe 4, something like that. I don't know if I want to put a wing yet on my car because there's already kind of a like little winglet thing on the back, and since it's a hatch, it's a bit harder. But I was looking at some R33 style rear wing. I'm gonna show a picture if you don't know what it looks like, and I'm gonna try to do something with that. I'm not sure yet. Maybe a chassis mounted wing, I don't know. So for the exterior, I clearly want a new bumper, new fenders, new side skirts, and new rear bumper, front bumper, everything. I want a front splitter, I want rear diffuser, maybe some canards, but I want to keep it kind of slick. Like, I don't want too much things that are gonna be useless, because we're gonna be real here. This is a slow car, okay? It's not that fast. Yes, it's light and it has not too much horsepower, so it's kind of fast, but it's not a Lambo, it's nothing too crazy. So I don't think we need like a big wang and canards and all that type of stuff. It's more like aesthetic. So I want to do that. Then I clearly want to do a banner there, because I'm sponsored by a company my friend started, which is called Shameless. It's a really nice company. I'm gonna put a link down below so you can go check out their products. And other things I want to do, I want wheels, that's for sure. I'm gonna need some if I do a white body. I'm looking at these wheels here that I'm gonna show. These are some 5-spoke, these are some ESR. I was wondering if I was getting these or some SSR SP1s which look like this, but I'm not sure yet because the price was really high for me, and I didn't want to spend like 3-4 grand on wheels. This is 4 grand US, and I live in Canada, so this is about like $5,500, something like that. It's not the best. I'm kind of broke. I just have a little salary. I'm not like, I'm just 15 years old, so I can't afford like super big wheels and all that stuff. Most of the modifications are gonna be DIY stuff, so I'm gonna try to get it like as beautiful as possible, but you know I'm not made of money, so I cannot like go buy some crazy parts at like 5k each and just put them on my car. That's not how it works. I also go to school, so I don't have much time to get on the car and, like, let's say, make a wide body in like a week. I cannot make this happen in a week. Progress has to be made like really slowly, slow and steady, like we say. So that's a bit the plan for the car. I'm gonna do a quick tour around the car and show y'all a bit what it looks like, and what are the flaws like in the paint and all that I talked about. Obviously I have my flat, so I won't talk too much about this, but yeah, let's do this. I want to mention too, my phone really does not pick up the color of the car. I don't know why, but the paint is like really vibrant yellow, and I don't know, my car just, it looks like almost some faded yellow, which is really weird. And I'm gonna put like some edited pictures of the car so y'all can see what like it really looks like to the eye when you're in front of it, in comparison to like what the camera picks up, and the difference is like really huge. Alright guys, so this is all for today. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll catch you next week.